What is going on, guys? Sir Lewis here with a Dogecoin and Shiba Inu update. Yes, I'm going to show you guys here what I think about Dogecoin at the moment and Shiba Inu, give you guys here a technical analysis update. And before I even start this, I just want to say I do have a new indicator coming out soon. I already have 3 that I sell. You can check it out. It's in the description on my Patreon. It's the only thing that I sell. The only thing that I sell are my indicators and my charts. And the Discord, which has already been out for a week, we have almost 100 people, 100% free, as well as the Telegram, and I'm super active on there, bringing you guys updates as well in the market. But let's get started with the video. Okay, and we're gonna look here at Dogecoin first. Okay, and I said this, if you guys remember videos ago, I said this when Dogecoin was here in the golden pocket. I said Bitcoin holding that 60k and moving to the upside, most likely, you know, Dogecoin is gonna hold this support. Okay, so it's situational. Bitcoin holding 60k and moving up. Doge, this is the bottom. This is the bottom right here for Dogecoin. And you had, I mean, look at this. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks. Each candle's a week, guys. 8 weeks in which Dogecoin came here exactly in the golden pocket. Like, what else? What else do you guys want? You cannot be greedy and wait for Dogecoin to come all the way down here to 10 to 9 cents, which I said it can technically still do if it's a big if Bitcoin breaks 60k, breaks 57k, and goes to 53k. Yeah, but that's a big if, right? And we know the momentum for Bitcoin is to the upside. So, you know, there's 8 weeks here where we've been holding this golden pocket here, and this is why I show you guys here Fibonacci levels, because they matter. Okay, if I go back here in time, this was the same exact range that Dogecoin collapsed. I cannot make this up. This range right here where Dogecoin has been building support for 8 weeks now. 8 weeks is the same exact range back here in 2022 where Dogecoin collapsed. Look at that. So this can very well be the bottom, especially if Bitcoin, you know, keeps going up past 70k plus. Okay, making new all-time highs. Now here's the thing. Bitcoin's gonna make the first move, and this is gonna transition me perfectly to this chart right here, which I also talk about is the second most important chart if you're into Dogecoin, which is the Dogecoin Bitcoin pair. And what do you notice in this chart, in the Dogecoin Bitcoin pair? It's in this ugly downtrend, right? Ever since Dogecoin topped out here, where you can see, look, it did amazing compared to Bitcoin, because this is a chart that's comparing both currencies. Okay, so ever since Dogecoin topped out here back in 2021, Bitcoin has just been outperforming it, right? And we can see that we've been in this aggressive downtrend. Now, here's the thing. When Dogecoin has a big pump and we come up here, I would expect Dogecoin to have a big resistance here somewhere. I don't know what price Dogecoin is going to be at. It could be 40 cents. I don't know. I just know it's going to be a big resistance. But then what's going to happen is we're going to eventually break it and then go parabolic. Okay, we're going to do something like that. And you want to sell when we're up there. You want to sell when this chart does something like this, which it did last bull market. Okay, so this is a chart that I'm also going to be looking out here for letting you guys know when I'm taking profits. But I mean, when you look at this chart, it's still a great time to buy Dogecoin. We're still in this downtrend, and here's the thing: we can still go down, right, guys? We can still go down here like this, which I believe we will. You know why? Because for this to come down, it doesn't need Dogecoin to come down in price. All it needs is Bitcoin to make the first move, which I believe Bitcoin is going to do still. Bitcoin is going to move like an altcoin before altcoins move like an altcoin. And what's that? That's going to cause this chart for Doge to come down. Dogecoin Bitcoin chart to do something like that. Okay? And what's going to happen is a Dogecoin could be at 20 cents, 22 cents. Bitcoin can go to 89k, 90k, 100k, and this chart, even if Dogecoin goes up a little bit, it's gonna go down, and that's fine. because eventually, after Bitcoin makes the first major move, right, there's going to be a small window in which Dogecoin is going to start to pick up and then go parabolic. Okay? And I believe right now, any price under that 0.5 right here for Dogecoin, in my opinion, is a great deal, under 19 cents. Not financial advice, I'm just, looking long term. So, another thing that I just reminded here too, was last video, right? The last updates, I also said Dogecoin is doing something very similar to right here before, we went parabolic, which is we had the first pump, right? Which we did. We went to like 22 cents or something. Then we came down, we dumped, okay, which we did. And now, before it went parabolic, Dogecoin here, you can look at this. It had a nice rounded bottom, right? And this is a very popular pattern here, in which coins are being bought up, right? And slowly start to change the momentum to the upside. It's not like a V-shaped recovery. It's a nice rounded bottom that takes weeks. And that's what I believe what's happening right now. It's identical, right? I mean, look at this. It's identical. Look, we had the first major move. Okay, great. Then we had the dump. And now we're slowly rounding out. So we can still come down here, right, to the golden pocket. Very boring price action until we start. Once you see Dogecoin start to make higher highs, which it's already starting to do, that's how you know the rounding out is going to happen. And eventually it's going to go parabolic. So very bullish on Dogecoin. I'll keep you guys updated on it. All right. And now let's move here to Shiba. Shiba Inu, one of my favorite coins as well. And very similar to Dogecoin too. I said Shiba's going to make that 0.5 its bottom, okay, if Bitcoin holds 60K and goes up. So Bitcoin holding 60K and going up, this is the bottom right here for Shiba, okay, which we hit 1, 2, 3, about five times, okay, 5 weeks right there. So there's a lot of support right there at that 0.5, and this can very well be the pivot here to the upside with Bitcoin going up too. Okay, so let's say Bitcoin goes to 89K, does the first major move. This is another thing too that's in relation to Dogecoin. You're not gonna see Dogecoin or Shiba do something like that. Okay, Bitcoin going to 90K tomorrow. It's not gonna do something like that. It's slowly gonna it's gonna stay still, and people are gonna be saying, what about the altcoins? They're not moving, because Bitcoin dominance is gonna be first. Bitcoin's gonna make the first move. They're gonna move. They're gonna move slowly compared to Bitcoin, but then eventually, that's when they're gonna start going parabolic. And it's the same thing that happened right here. It's the same thing that happened right here. If you remember here for Shiba and Dogecoin, right? When Shiba was like over here, Bitcoin already went up a lot. Bitcoin was like up tons, and then what happened? Eventually, Shiba, it blasted off, right? So you got to understand that there's a delay effect in most of the altcoins, right? I mean, the only altcoin I would say that might follow Bitcoin faster, right, is probably Ethereum. But also Ethereum got the ETFs going on with it and everything. So yeah, I mean, it's, in my opinion right now, it's still a great time to buy Shiba Inu. I would say Shiba Inu under that 0.38, just like Dogecoin under that 0.5. But I still think, if you're thinking long term here, I think the next couple of weeks, months are going to be the last opportunity to accumulate a lot of these coins. It's not financial advice. I see the market doing it really, really well for the rest of the year. Even if you have a boring price action on, this summer, I see us starting to pick up in August, September, October. So very bullish. I think it's a great time to buy. And yeah, all eyes are gonna be on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is gonna make the first major move. Look, when Bitcoin makes that first major move, that's your sign. That's your sign. When Bitcoin goes to, in one day, Bitcoin's gonna go up 10K. Even if Dogecoin goes to like 20 cents, well, that's most like, Dogecoin is probably gonna go to like 22 cents, right? But it's gonna stay there. It's not gonna go shooting to 30 to 40 cents. It's gonna take a little bit before it does. Okay, but that's your sign. That's your sign that altcoins are gonna start to pick up very, very soon. Okay, but there you guys go. Okay, I hope you guys like it. I'll bring you guys more updates very soon. Join the free Discord, guys. It's out now for a week now. We got almost 100 people. Again, it's 100% free. The only things that I sell are my indicators, in which I'll give you an update here on my new indicator coming out. It's going to be a Fibonacci based indicator. You guys know I love using Fibonacci. Well, this one is going to be an indicator that's pretty accurate using Fibonacci. Now, I would still recommend you guys do your own Fibonacci, but this one is going to be like, you know, one for beginners or just trying to get like an auto fib on certain time frames and everything. So it's going to come out soon. I'll let you guys know when it's out. And again, it's on the Patreon, so definitely check it out. I love you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.